All right, guys, welcome to the Off Air Podcast. This is Pittsfield and the Berkshire's premier podcast.
We just keep making that up. We just say we're the number one podcast about Berkshire County.
Well, it's
we have no
it's
factual
premier,
evidence.
like in both forms of the spelling.
Oh,
right?
okay.
I think premier means top.
Yep.
And it means original.
Sure.
I think so. They're spelled differently, but
okay.
Anyway,
I'll take your word for it. Here we are.
Here we are. We got a great guest for you guys today. Josh Cohen is here. He is from Moe's Tavern in Lee. We got some big news surrounding Coors Light. And if you're local to the Berkshires, you know exactly what I'm talking about since his website is noCoorsLight.com. Hell is officially frozen over. We'll get into that in a minute.
Yeah.
I was at Dunkin just before here. Can we make the drive-through experiences just a little? I feel like everyone craves just a little bit better drive-through.
Well, you're the drive-through king, so you really would have the most to say about that. What is it? The service? Like, what's bothering you about the drive-through? What do you mean?
Well,
what do you need to change in your experience?
Like 5 times out of 10, I feel like, or 4 times out of 10, I think people have an experience that could be better. Either they're waiting too long, or they're waiting too long.
Okay, so that's your issue, is that you didn't leave yourself enough time and the drive-through took too long.
No, I rolled up to the window and they were like, oh, give us a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Fine.
Okay,
wait. Now there's another car behind me.
Yeah.
And then I'm listening to Howard Stern in the car, and he's swearing and all that stuff. And I'm like, they've got to be hearing this inside. I don't know how often they
got
keep
you
the
on
speaker
mute. Maybe
on.
I don't know. I don't know how it works.
And then I did what I never do, and I went, hello?
How long in reality were you waiting, though?
I mean, 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. All right, fair enough.
And then they were like, we'll be with you in a minute again.
Yeah.
And then I went up and, I said, listen, I just want to, order my thing. And I went up to the window, and then it was wait and stuff. But just like in general, I don't know if it's what they pay the employees an hour, general apathy about like, I don't give a shit about this job.
I mean, maybe they were just I always just assume places are understaffed.
It
makes me feel better. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not like anything intentional. Places are just having a hard time staffing. I don't know.
I would love to work at a Dunkin. I think that looks like fantastic.
I'm sure they're taking applications. But
if
you want a second job, some more hours after the show, why not? Or you just want to do like a job shadow for the day.
I just think I want to, I liked that fast pace. Like when I was a younger
Slater, you were
kid.
terrible in the restaurant business. Do you remember the story about you making pizzas at Fresco's or bartending at whatever? All the tickets kept pouring over the printer and you couldn't keep up.
All right, Fresco's had this special that had 2 pizzas for $20, unlimited topping. This was a wood-fired oven that fit 2 large pizzas in there.
Yeah, so you were just slammed the whole time.
How was that going to happen?
You were set up to fail.
This was AJ Correa and Diana Correa before they sold it to Zucchinis. Before they sold it to the Saltados, they had it as Fresco's.
Mm-hmm.
And they ran this pizza special that was 2 for $20 and unlunlimited toppings.
And you couldn't
and it was takeout only. Yeah. It was takeout as well. So the phone was off the hook and there was a million tickets in front of me. Yeah. I understand, like,
I'm just saying you might not be able to keep up with the drive-thru. I'm just putting it out there. I think it's harder than you think it is.
All right.
I'm just saying. I'm sorry your drive-thru experience wasn't the best today.
Yeah, no.
You'll try again tomorrow.
I got decaf coffee and protein milk in there.
Nice.
Dunkin's offering protein milk.
Yep. I've seen it. 15 grams of protein.
They were out of oat milk. You're done with your juice cleanse, yeah?
Yeah, juice cleanse is over. Felt really great. 8 pounds in 1 week, which is crazy. 8 pounds in 5 days.
You lost 8 pounds?
Mm-hmm. Yep, in 5 days. Yeah, I mean, I didn't have solid food for 5 days. The 2 days I went to the gym. I'm just
surprised. It must be because I see you every day. Like,
yeah. No, I did. Are you saying you don't believe it?
No,
I don't look like it?
Yeah, but that's not even like, like, you look bad. I just didn't. I thought I would notice 8 pounds. But
yeah, no, I felt really good. I probably, gained it all back this weekend because it was a snowy one, and know that means you got to eat and drink. So, but yeah, I felt good. I would definitely do it again. Yeah, and it was like $180, but that was 5 days worth of food. Did the chickpeas and the black beans for a little bit of protein the days I worked out. But besides that, it was good. I recommend.
All right. Speaking of drinking, let's welcome Josh Cohen to the show. What's up, brother?
Hi, guys. Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
What's going on?
Josh Cohen, nice, good Jewish name. Are you Jewish?
Technically, I am.
Yeah.
There were no Christmas trees in my life, so
Oh,
Yeah.
no?
no. But that's about where it starts and
Okay.
ends. I don't think a lot. I don't have a club card apparently, so
Yeah.
I didn't do any bar mitzvahs or bat mitzvahs. That was the other side of the family.
I see. But you got the last
But
name.
I'm still in the family. So.
Yeah, exactly. You're still in the family.
Joshua Cohen.
Yeah,
That's
if you're-
when I'm in trouble. That's exactly what my mother called
Does
me.
that ever go away? Like when you hear your parents say your full
Full
name?
name.
I don't think it ever goes away.
Never.
Yeah. Kanye made a big apology today or yesterday, and they said he's so sorry and he loves Jewish people, and he blamed a car accident for an undiagnosed brain injury and bipolar.
Yeah. I mean, like we were talking this morning on the show about it, I think actions speak louder than words. It's a step in the right direction, but you got to change your behavior too. I mean, we've heard him, he's kind of,
Yeah.
been up and down before. So hopefully it was sincere, right?
What are your thoughts on Kanye? Welcome to the podcast. We're going to ask
Yeah,
you what do you think of Kanye West.
Music and shoes, I guess.
yeah,
That's
right.
maybe where he should stay. But
Yeah.
I guess no such thing as bad PR. Didn't he come up to Mass Mocha one day? And
He
He did.
Yeah, when
very
the-
famously.
Yeah, when the
So
James Terrell.
that got some eyeballs on him.
It did.
Yeah,
It
totally.
did.
In fact, Marjo got in trouble. We work for a legacy media company called Town Square Media, and Marjo had put a post up showing Kanye at Mass Mocha in North Adams, and I don't know why, but the company asked you to take it down. Oh no, I'm sorry. Kanye's people asked you to take it down.
Yeah, the PR people from Mass Mocha, because I had kind of had a hookup at Mass Mocha at the time, who maybe let me know that that he was going to be there, and then I put it online kind of before anybody else had found out. And
Broke the story.
Yeah, which is so dumb because that's really not what I do for a living. But this case, it just happened to be that, and then our person from Mass Mocha was like, "You got to take this down." His people want to take it down, and meanwhile, I'm in the business of getting paid shoes for our company. That's part of my job. So I was like, I can't. This is like the biggest story of the year. I can't take this down.
Was he photographed without knowing, or
No, I don't think it had anything to do with the photograph. The people were upset because the Berkshire Eagle used a photo of him wearing a Trump hat, wearing a Make America Great Again hat. So people were like, fuck this guy, blah, blah, blah. I was like, listen, this is putting eyes on Berkshire County. This is putting Mass Mocha on the map. This is all good for the local economy. Like,
Without like a triple murder or something.
Yes, exactly. Like, it's a good headline. I mean, Kanye West has the ability to fly to any art museum in the world, and he's coming to see this James Terrell exhibit at Mass Mocha. That's good for Berkshire County. Whether or not you hate the guy or like the guy, it's good for the Berkshires. So that was kind of my point.
he credited his new wife for getting him help and stuff. So he said he's very sorry.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
He's still on the do not playlist
Yeah.
with R. Kelly and anybody else in the do not. Oh, Puff Daddy. P. Diddy. He's on the do not playlist.
Are we still on the fence about Michael Jackson? Are we playing Michael Jackson?
Yeah, I was
definitely.
just going to bring that up, but
Yeah.
you did.
Are you playing Michael Jackson? I am. I
So,
fully admit that I'm playing.
I honestly, we don't really have a playlist that Michael Jackson comes on. So
got ya.
Yeah.
I'm talking about in my own personal vehicle.
Oh,
I
well, I mean, he's got some good licks. And
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
good loops. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wouldn't go to his house.
Yeah. This is true. This is true. Yeah. Listen, you got to separate the art from the artist. That's what I always say.
Sometimes.
This is true. There's a definitely. Yeah. I mean, did you boycott Kanye? Were you like, no, I'm done?
I didn't have to.
Gotcha. So you weren't a Kanye listener anyway.
Right.
Even the early stuff?
We grew up in the Berkshires. We're kind of sheltered. I'm not sure. I'm 55, so I'm not
Wait a
sure.
minute. Are you telling me
that
you
wave.
can't name one Kanye song?
Yeah, I definitely could not name you a Kanye song.
I bet you if you heard one, you would know what it was.
I probably have heard it, but still wouldn't be able to tell you the title of the track.
I mean, I can't tell you the title and artist of half the shit that we play.
You can't name one Kanye West song?
Swear to God.
Do you know who he is?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know who he is?
Absolutely.
Like, do you know, like, if you saw a picture of him, you know who he is?
Oh, yeah, Yeezy and
All right,
all
who
that
is he
stuff.
married to?
Kim Kardashian.
Yeah. All right, what's his second wife's name?
She's like an alien.
She is kind of like an alien. Yeah, that's a good way to describe
She looks
her.
like
don't know.
Kim a little bit. I
Yeah.
mean, not in the face, but like
Yeah,
same
they're
body.
similar. They're
You know,
similar.
dark hair, big, huge boobs, but
She's normally
I
not wearing
try
that.
not to. I try to keep scrolling.
What do you listen to? What's your what's on your playlist?
Good. I can do a lot of different things, but lately I've been totally into like sort of alt country, not the pop stuff. I'm not into like Morgan Wallen or Jelly Roll, but but like Brent Cobb or Blackberry Smoke or
more like what,
Marcus
like folky
King.
country?
No, it's still like real rock and roll, like almost like Black Crowes type stuff, but even newer. Them Dirty Roses, Whiskey Myers.
I'm gonna have to look into these guys.
Good.
I've never heard of any of those bands.
Yeah, that's
great.
why I don't know anything about Kanye.
I know, dude. Yeah.
but you're
Touche, right?
Yeah.
And then Tedeschi Trucks is coming to Tanglewood, which is like, oh my God, a dream band come true at Tanglewood. So,
but Josh, before we were taping, I was like, "Is that Susan Tedeschi?"
It sure is.
My father loved Susan Tedeschi.
Really?
Yes.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I just associate her with like. What's the other one? What's her name? Etheridge? Melissa Etheridge?
Oh, Melissa Etheridge? No.
Why do you associate them?
She's a little like raspy voice, like Stevie Ray Vaughan, female Stevie Ray Vaughan.
I would actually take it a step further and give her more of a Bonnie Raitt.
All right.
Current
That's
day
what I meant.
Bonnie Raitt. And her husband, Derek Trucks, he's it's like he's a nephew of Butch Trucks from the Allman Brothers.
Yeah, okay. All right,
and he's been I saw him in Vail when he was like 13 at a nightclub in like 1995. You know, guitar prodigy.
That's cool.
And so their husband and wife, she's from Massachusetts. Her family owns the Tedeschi food marts, like all the Cumberland Farms.
I didn't know that.
East.
It's the same Tedeschi.
No shit.
Yeah.
Huh. Did you go see Bonnie Raitt at Tanglewood this year?
I did not this year, but I've seen her there in the past.
She's unbelievable, dude. Really, really amazing live. That was a highlight of the summer. It was a good summer at Tanglewood this past year.
Yeah, Slater and I were talking about this before we came on, and some of these acts, they're great. Bonnie Raitt, you know, Tanglewood's almost has been like a museum for living legends.
Totally.
But this year, it seems we're finally getting into some more of this genre that some other people are familiar with, acts that would go to SPAC or Great Woods or Bridgeport. So Tedeschi Trucks is one, Jason Isbell in the 400 unit. Hell, Weird Al Yankovic, this has been a polarizing topic at the bar because I'm going to go to this thing. And yet, is it goofy? It's like, it's genius goofy. It's like the Wacky Packs when you had him as little kids. I think he's too good not to go. Other people are like, I'm not going to that. But
I'm going to go because it's $30 to sit on the lawn in Tanglewood's fun. And Weird Al, I mean, he was massive at one point,
I think this tour was massively successful last year.
Oh, yeah?
I YouTubed a little bit. I'm like, I'll go to that.
Yeah, why not?
That looks like fun.
Yeah.
How old is he?
It's got to be like my age.
Yeah, I was going to say mid-50s. His kid went to Williams, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah, something like that. You're right.
Yeah, he tweeted from
You're right.
The college kid was like making fun of, because up on Williams College campus, where the sidewalks are, this is one of the most prestigious schools in the country. You think the student body is you think the student body is wildly intelligent, right? So all the crosswalks and the Route 2 in the center of town literally say stop, look, wave. Like giving students, because kids would get hit by cars. Then they put in these like stanchions that would like blink, the lights would blink. But you think these are the smartest kids in the world, and they're playing Frogger in the middle of the street. Anyway, Weird Al tweeted about that and was like, this, prestigious university is giving out basic instructions on crosswalks.
I mean, Weird Al Yankovic to me is videos, like MTV videos.
Totally.
What do you mean?
Like I don't want
like you only think of
almost like a cartoon.
I think of like a video. Like they don't show videos at Tanglewood. He's performing live.
Yeah. Well, he still sings the songs. He's still right.
Right, but the video is what
it looks like. Again, because I've been telling my peeps, like it's a production. It looks like there's a huge video board behind him with all sorts of imagery from the 80s and 90s, and it's got a bunch of professional musicians on stage. So if nothing else, he's a great cover band.
So he did.
So we're gonna take mushrooms. He parodied. That's what I'm hearing right now.
He parodied Michael Jackson's "Bad."
Uh-huh.
He parodied "Smells Like Teen Spirit."
Yep. And the big one was Gangsta's Paradise.
Gangsta's Paradise.
The Coolio song.
Amish Paradise.
Yeah.
And what else did he do? I forget.
He did "Eat It." Like Michael Jackson beat it.
All right, beat it.
Yeah.
He's got some fresh ones apparently.
Oh, really?
Like 90 and 2000, like or
I'm gonna have
later.
to look into
Yeah,
it.
so
Yeah, no, I'm going to that one. That'll be good.
All right, so
it's right down the street.
Josh owns Moe's in Lee. And, when we did the 95.9 radio broadcast there, I didn't even know it was a Simpsons thing.
You didn't?
Oh, dude. I'm like, oh, why is it called Moe's? And
That's
so
really
someone was
funny.
like, the Simpsons character.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, far out.
That's because some 25-year-old thought it'd be a good idea to open a bar called The Simpsons, but it took another 12 years to make it happen. So I was 37 when it happened. But yeah, the joke started and ended at the bar. I actually tried to come up with other names. I had legal pads of names.
What were some other ones you remember?
Oh boy, staying along the lines of stealing ideas,
Yeah.
the Regal Beagle from Three's Company, and Gary's Old Town Tavern
What's that from?
East from Cheers. That was Cheers' rival bar. Gary
yeah,
sucks.
that's right.
Gary sucks.
Yeah, that's
So,
funny.
Those were some, and then I thought of some cheesier, more generic ones. I don't know, the trees and leaves and Berkshire stuff, and that just wasn't funny. So.
No. Moe's is perfect, I think.
Marjo had taken me to
Pine Tree Tavern, that
Yeah,
sort
we
of
actually
stuff.
went out to Moe's one night.
We went out to-
you.
yep.
Ironically.
Yep.
Yeah, before you stopped drinking. Yeah.
Yes,
We
and
went over there before dinner one night.
right, and I was like, oh, because I always used to get you mixed up with the locker room. It's nice, huh?
Yeah, well, I mean, it can happen.
Right.
I am in Lee.
Right. So
You hear
Yeah,
Lee.
but they're
two
so...
bars in Lee that are kind of in close proximity to each other.
When then you got
all the
Buc-ee's
bars,
across the
all
street.
the bars in Lee are in close
Yeah.
proximity to each other, right?
Yeah, well, we look at Buc-ee's, and
Yeah.
I don't know if they look at us, but they could.
What was the other one that used to be?
It used to be the Bullseye,
Bullseye. Yeah.
which I've never stepped foot into, I can say.
Probably.
Then it was gone about 3 years after I got there.
Yeah.
So your website is noCoorsLight.com.
Yeah, that's got to change now.
All right. So Hell is frozen over, and Moe's now serves Coors Light.
Yeah. Moment of clarity the other day. Just everything went slow motion. I was like in the zone. And it just came over me. I'm like, just do it. I've been looking for a spark.
Yeah.
Been there 19 years. The craft beer scene is, it's doing its waning thing. Of course, I love good beer. I support breweries and the small beer businesses. And that I did get into this because my high school buddy founded Dogfish Head.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's you? That's your buddy?
Yeah, so
That's cool.
they really helped me. Like, oh, this dummy's opening a bar in Lee, but his buddy owns Dogfish, so maybe it's okay.
Yeah.
So,
Gave you a little street cred.
and I got a lot of, you're not selling Coors Light, you're never gonna make it.
Yeah.
And
which maybe gave you even more motivation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So we really leaned hard into that craft beer thing and just eschewed all the macro products, the domestics.
Mm-hmm.
And I was able to ride that wave for a long time. We would be able to get Sam and other brewers and owners to come through and stop in the Berkshires when they normally might just attend events in Boston or New York or San Francisco, Chicago.
I mean, you're right off the pike. The location's perfect. And, I was telling Slater, he didn't live here when you first opened, but it was the only, you were the first one. You couldn't get craft beer like you can now. So it was really like a destination for people. We would race down there. We'd close up Patrick's down the street here and we'd jump the car and race down there for last call. Just because you always had good shit on tap.
And we, at the time, not that the other bars couldn't get what we got, but they were certainly chose not to get what we got. And so we just went the other way with it. We were carrying like 75 bottles, had like 12 taps. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
But then over time, the breweries started lobbying for laws to be changed. So breweries started being allowed to add their own tap rooms and their own patios. And so the brewers started actually taking away from the beer bar itself. And then, of course, all my neighbors, and I don't consider any other bar a competitor. I think you need other bars and restaurants to exist.
Totally.
But, now everybody's got 20 craft beers on tap. So I said, then we'll just have Coors Light. And actually, we're going to slightly reduce a lot of our offerings. It won't change for people that come there, but I don't need 17 products on tap when 7 are selling.
Yeah, no, totally. It makes sense. It just must be, did it pain you a little bit to pivot, or were you excited to do something new? Like,
no, this was the last big change. We added cocktails and Tito's and
yeah, because they literally only had
lemons and
bourbon.
limes.
Like, you just had whiskey and bourbon.
We were just craft beer and bourbon.
Yeah.
So when you opened up Moe's in 2007, you were strictly a craft microbrew bar.
So even wind it back, there was a kitchen in there that had a fryer later,
such good French
a
fries,
flat top, and we did for 3 years cooked food. Our menu was very simple. At first, it was hamburger, cheeseburger. Then we added a chicken sandwich. Then we added wings, kind of like the same way with the Coors Light. Why don't you have wings? Like finally, we added wings.
Yeah.
But running the kitchen, and our food was really good. We steamed our buns. We used the Martin's potato rolls. We had catchy names for things like our French fries were shoestring fries. We called them McDonald's-looking fries.
They were so good.
And for 2.5 years, we did the kitchen. But honestly, people were coming for the beer, and I could close the kitchen, and then the bar would be packed, and anything we did make at the bar would just go to the kitchen. So one day after the last cook quit, I followed her out the door, and I told everybody to start ordering pizzas. Kitchen's
because you let people
closing.
bring their own food, so that's cool.
Yes.
So were you anti-domestic beer? Like you didn't have any Budweiser, no Coors, no Miller Lite?
We actually still had half of a bar. So we did have vodka, tequila, gin. Then I started adding the bourbon, and people just started noticing the bourbon. So I got rid of all that other stuff because nobody noticed it. They were just assumed it would all be there. So that's when I went hardcore bourbon and craft beer.
Yeah.
Our first year open.
High ABV.
Not even.
Okay.
Beers that are local to someone. Smaller batch.
Yeah.
We actually had domestic beers our first year. Just none of them were Coors Light. And people
What
were
were they?
We had Bud Light, and Miller Light. And everyone's like, why don't you have Coors Light? I'm like, how many light beers
The
do
more
we
people
need?
that asked you for Coors Light, probably the less you wanted it.
Yeah, so I just put up a sign that said no Coors Light.
Yeah.
It wasn't even on my mind when we opened.
Yeah.
It wasn't a slogan or a fight song or a battle cry. It was a tired, all right, guys, stop coming in and asking for it. We don't have it. Made a sign, which turned into our website.
Yeah. When was this?
2008.
Okay, all right. So this is the year after you opened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then no Coors Light. Was it easy to find NoCoorsLight.com?
Believe it or not, yeah.
No kidding, huh? What'd you pay for it?
GoDaddy.com.
Yeah, whatever it was at the time. And in fact, my web guy is not a web guy. What if I could make a website right now? I'm like, whatever. I think it was $10.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
And I said, fine. So he did it at the bar. And then he sent me the confirmation. I gave him my credit card information, and I see the confirmation. I'm like, nice job, dipshit. You got me NoCoorsLight.com with 3 O's in it.
Oh, stop. He fixed it.
He fixed it.
That's amazing.
So it cost me
Dude, that's amazing.
$20.
That's so funny.
So that's how that happened. And that just went from there.
Oh my God.
That's something I would do. I'd be all proud of myself, and then somebody'd be like, you got three O's in there, right? That's funny.
So it was never intentional to do the No Coors Light thing. It just happened organically.
Yeah.
And for 19 years, we ran with it until last week.
Yeah. Big deal.
Do you drink light beer?
Not really. I mean, I like the same. I drink Lawson's Little Sip. It's a nice IPA.
Lawson's Little Sip?
Yeah.
Sip of
Lawson's
Sunshine.
finest liquids.
No?
6.2%.
Yeah.
It's not hazy.
Yeah.
But when I travel, especially last year, went over skiing in Europe for the first time, and it's dark lager, light lager, radler. So I was drinking lagers for 2 weeks over there, and in fact ended up. I'm like, the guys back home are gonna love this stuff. Yeah. Ended up bringing back Stiegel from Salzburg, Austria.
Nice.
And it's instantly my number 2 seller, and all the people who were drinking the lagers now
Switch over to that.
drink this. And they even get the nice fancy 50 centiliter
fancy glasses.
glass. And
Coors Light's like the ultimate. The light domestic beer is so sessionable. I mean, it's just you can just crank them. You know, I mean, it was great when I know,
but they're so
drank.
watery, and then you get full, and then I don't know.
Well, the other stuff's too
Heavy for you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why the change? Like, why aren't people drinking craft beer as much anymore? Why are we seeing that
Pendulum
fad?
swing back.
Yeah. And what is it swinging to? Is it swinging to more domestic, or is it not? Is it like NA or booze?
A big trend has been back to cocktails, but more so to RTDs, they call them, ready-to drinks. The pre-packaged cocktails, like Surfside, Surfside. It's
The dogfish ones aren't bad, though. I like the dogfish.
The dogfish ones are great.
For a canned cocktail.
I don't sell as many of them as you would think I would, but it's because their ABVs are all over the place. Their margaritas 14%, their vodka sodas 6%. And
you get a can this size and it's 14%.
It's hard to police, the different ABVs when everyone just thinks you can chug these things.
Yeah, that'll get you.
But it's these pre-mixed cocktails, cheaper beers, and I'm definitely not known for having the cheapest beers in town. Coors Lights are $5 though.
Oh, that's good.
But it's still not the cheapest Coors Light in town.
What's that, a 12-ounce draft?
12-ounce draft out of a very clean tap system into a very clean glass.
All right, tell me about that. That's interesting to me.
Oh, so there's a whole science to beer. And in fact, the funny thing is, it's actually because we started selling Guinness this past week that the Coors Light thing came about, and we haven't even discussed that. And Guinness has actually become like a top seller.
Yeah.
Whereas Coors Light is still
Guinness is great.
Just a few here and there.
Yeah, I'm watching House of Guinness right now on Netflix.
Oh yeah, is it good?
It's giving me cravings. It's giving me flashbacks.
Guinness makes a great NA. It tastes exactly. Comes in a nitro can. I drink it during March when I abstain from the alcohol.
Yeah.
It's good.
Guinness is good. Guinness is light.
Guinness is very light.
It looks heavy. And people, it's a common misnomer. Guinness is a very light beer.
4.2% alcohol, but the body is, it's light.
Like it looks frothy and stuff on top.
So it's like a milkshake. You've always had a nitro tap in there, right?
I always had a nitro tap, but it wasn't Guinness.
Right.
So once you saw the brand loyalty just kicking immediately, and, there are people that probably go to other bars only because they have Guinness and we don't. Yeah. Same with Coors Light. So even if we just pick up 5 Guinness drinkers and 5 Coors Light drinkers, that's a win.
Yeah.
The real win was the 78,000 Facebook views in 1 week.
I know.
Compared to the 104 the week before. So we definitely woke everybody up, and I was like...
Well, because there's a big change. I was like, what's he up to?
Who put that out there?
Me.
You did.
Just on the Facebook page. I made some...
On the Moe's Facebook page or your Facebook page?
The Moe's Facebook page.
And I have a lot of followers?
Well, I have 150 more. It's not a lot. But I only have 3,500 followers.
Yeah.
I'm sure these other bars in Pittsfield have way more than I do.
The social media game stuff.
Technically. But
so that went crazy, huh? That post?
It went crazy, and I had a lot of fun with it because
I was like, is he fucking with everyone? Like, I couldn't figure out if it was.
I did all the chat GPT. I made funny locals react.
Yeah. Locals come out with flaming pitchforks.
I don't care what he sells. I'm still not going in there. What's he selling it for? $10? And, what's your relationship like with the town? It's just
you
like
butt
that.
Heads with them, or you're good?
No, I get it. I get it. I'm sure there's people that are like, "Fuck that guy. I'm not going in there."
Because
for whatever reason, it could be because of me. I'm
small town politics.
I own a bar. I can't just get along with everybody, but
I get it.
Who don't you get along with?
I mean,
drunk people.
I'm sure there's some people that are just like, fuck that guy. And I'm herding cats a lot, and I do have a lot of support in that town. So
totally.
We just
take. Dude, you had a broadcast at 1:00 in the afternoon on Tuesday. The place was packed. So, I was like, what?
So I would only characterize my relationship with the town as positive, but that also allows me to also make fun of myself and, not take ourselves too seriously and understand that there are people that are like, whatever, bro.
There's also just some haters out there, too. There's nothing you're going to be able to do about it.
You're never going to win.
Yeah. You still love the bar business?
Yeah. I mean, it's what I do.
Yeah.
I don't know what else I would do. I would love to try it in a different place, you know, and I mean like Colorado or Europe or California, like just a whole new venue. But, but I, you know, after 19 years of a lot of trial and error, a lot of failure, a lot of success in the room, I think I've got a pretty good book of what works and what doesn't.
Yeah.
If nothing else, I would like to help other bars and restaurants trim some fat, be more productive.
Doesn't it drive you nuts when you go into a place and you're like, God, you could be doing so much
Yeah,
more. You could be doing this differently. Like one little tweak would.
So much, yes. Some of these places are way overthought, or people are just working harder, not smarter.
Yeah.
You know, keeping things clean, keeping things kept, understanding why things work, not just pushing buttons and pulling on things, but like what's actually happening when you do these things. Even pouring beer, going back, clean glasses, clean tap lines, proper pouring technique.
We all know some places that are not clean.
Proper temperature in the cooler. I can't tell you how many times another bar is called about foaming issues. Well, is your cooler cold enough? Oh yeah, it's cold enough.
Yeah.
Well, are you sure?
Yeah.
What temperature is your cooler at?
We keep the thing about 35 degrees, so the beer can be hitting the glass at about 37, because above 37 degrees, CO2 starts breaking down, and there's your foam. And so if your beer is in the cooler at 38...
Fascinating.
If your beer's in the cooler at 38, you're going to have foam. So you're going to... If you see that bartender sort of doing the pump and dump...
Yeah.
The keg is not cold enough. It's just...
It's pump and dump scheme. No, we're
There are
talking
some
about
bars.
And you waste...
We're talking
We're not talking about
money.
breastfeeding.
We're not talking...
We're not talking about breastfeeding. So.
They waste money. And then
We're
another...
talking about stocks.
We'll see what one with tits in the room, I guess.
Those are my
I
stocks.
went to that.
Marjo pumps and dumps for,
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
local
For my non-existent
foster
children.
homes.
It's expensive.
Yeah, I know. People sell that shit online. No, I'm not kidding. People sell extra breast milk online.
Yeah, no, I
It's a thing.
understand. Yeah. The cooler where the kegs are at, yeah.
Yes.
What about the bottles? Like, I couldn't stand it when I walked into a bar and the beer wasn't cold. I mean, it's so annoying.
You got to turn these units up. You have to make them colder than you would think. Even if the cooler's saying it's 33 degrees, it actually might be 35. So if it's saying it's
closing the whole time.
37, it might be 39.
It's like a hotel room with a freaking oh my God.
Yeah,
the refrigerators with the,
They're a good gauge. What we really do is you can put a glass of water in your cooler. And if it doesn't freeze if it freezes the next morning, you're obviously below 32.
Yeah,
and if it's not, and then you just put a little cooking thermometer in there. But,
yeah.
I mean, there was a time I drank beer on ice, so I mean, I'm kind of a...
He used to drink Bud Light over ice when we first started working together.
Coors Light definitely has less flavor, which is why it's more popular. It actually has no flavor, and the other beers have a flavor, which is off, I think.
When's the last time you drank a Coors Light?
Oh, it was much more recently than you would think. I still hang out with my buddies from Pittsfield, and they make me choke on one over at the track.
Those Pittsfield people.
You know, I'll go over to the hot dog ranch and hang out for an event, and I'll drink it there. Actually, no, when I'm over there, they have an IPA. Been to some events at the ITAM, definitely at the track in Saratoga.
Yeah.
Give everybody that one picture.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, there's definitely a difference between Bud Light, Coors Light, and Miller Lite.
Major difference.
Miller Lite tastes the best out of all of them.
Well, the brand
Miller Lite
loyalty
is
is
a
off
little
the
bit-
charts.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Two, three individually?
To Bud Light, Coors Light, and Miller Lite.
Right, there's no overlapping.
No,
Yeah, you're loyal to one.
Right.
over at Bosque, some of my ski friends, also famous Pittsfield people, love them to death. Sitting there having beers. They have 3 pitchers on the table. One is just a regular pitcher.
Yeah.
One pitcher has a straw in it. Another pitcher has 2 straws in it.
Right.
That's so they can differentiate which is the Coors Light, the Miller Lite, and the Bud Light. That's
I
how
might have
much
seen them there yesterday.
they can't tell.
Yeah.
But it's the brand loyalty. It's almost like NASCAR. You know, you just
The most
Like,
bitter,
I have a friend who, if they don't have Miller Lite, he's not going to order a Bud Light or Coors Light. He's going to switch it up completely.
They'll go to
He's gonna-
Captain and
yeah,
Coke,
Or, he'll go to a mixed drink. Or
which
like
isn't even a beer.
Completely different genre.
Miller Lite was more of the bitter, I think. Bud Light is a little more sweet, and Coors Light is kind of in the middle.
Sure. Do you think you could do a blind? Well, we'd have to get NA ones for you.
I should,
stock now.
yeah. I'm a big athletic guy now.
We have it on tap.
You had
You
it
had
on
it.
tap.
So this guy is so paranoid. So we're doing a broadcast from your bar or whatever, and he gets an athletic on tap. He's like, I'm just so nervous that this isn't non-alcoholic. And I hadn't eaten anything, and it's like 1 PM. I was like, give it to me. I pounded half the beer, waited a couple seconds. I was like, no, there's no alcohol.
My
there.
freaking buddy is like, yeah, I'm drinking the athletic on tap, dude. He's like, dude, did the guy check the lines? I'm like, I don't know. Like, I'm just trusting him. You know what I mean? He's like, dude, they switch. Sometimes they put the alcohol in that line. You don't know. There could be a little bit in the line.
I'm like, you're
bro.
fine.
No, we have a
'cause
dedicated line that's been cleaned multiple times since it's been on tap.
I'm like, I don't think they're changing lines between an alcoholic beer and a non-alcoholic beer.
Nah, no.
I mean,
Do you only run NA on that one line?
Yeah.
because I haven't even ingested alcohol by accident in
Yeah.
more than like 3 years. Mm-hmm. You know?
I know.
So anyway, although I do have dreams of drink. I have dreams sometimes I'm like drinking. Even Jackie, my fiance, was like, I had a dream you were drinking last night, and I was okay with it. I'm like,
That doesn't help.
No, I do not want you to go back to drinking.
no.
As somebody who gets to work with you at 6 o'clock in the morning
Was-
every
was-
day,
was a good time,
It's
though.
much more enjoyable. Yeah, drinking's awesome until it's not.
Partying is very fun, but then
sure.
then it becomes entrenched in habit. But anyway,
NA is popular at the bar.
Yeah, quite popular. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
especially
just,
good ones because you used to get what, like St. Pauli's Girl. That was like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you get O'Doul's or
Yeah.
something
dude,
like
a green
that.
O'Doul's ain't bad.
I mean, if they're cold enough,
Exactly.
everything
It
tastes
has
good.
to
Yeah.
be cold.
If they're cold enough, anything's good.
Yeah.
Are you surprised to see how much NAs have? Like, is that?
No,
is that
because I
on
think
your-
that fits the trend of, I have a, my regulars are getting older. Sometimes their doctors be like, hey, man, it's time to cut it back. So
Yeah.
still keeps
Your
them in the
liver's turning
room. You
into
know,
a raisin.
the
Yeah.
bar is still sort of that third place where people will check in socially. So,
Totally.
and now that they can get a nice pint and a glass and it feels like the same beer, it's got the same weight to it. It's not like a little can.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, there's still people that still want to check into the bar for the social aspect.
Yep. And they don't want to sit there and drink like a Coca-Cola.
And they don't want to go home right away.
Yeah, I hear you.
So yeah, they'll, or some people have 2 of those and then finish with a regular one.
Yeah.
Your ex Yuki, who owns Methuselah downtown Pittsfield, actually shared the post that you guys were doing Coors Light.
Yeah, she said she actually got some business off of it too, because people were wondering if I lost my ever loving mind. So they went in to ask, and I
funny.
guess they bought a drink to hear
Yeah.
the tale. So yep.
Do you ever go there?
I've been there. I don't
Yeah.
come to Pittsfield very often, so it's more of a factor of that. Not so. I'm usually in Pittsfield during the morning or day. So even this appearance at 3 p.m. is like totally
Gotcha.
off
A
routine.
Josh Cohen sighting in Pittsfield in the afternoon.
Yeah.
But
Did you guys open most together, or was that your?
we were married.
Oh,
and,
you did.
And so
Well, I didn't know, like,
Sophie
how-
was 3 months old. She's
That's your daughter.
she's a freshman in college now, 18. So
Yeah.
she's as old as the bar.
Yeah.
And then we split. And
She's like, I'm gonna go
she's
open my own bar.
did Methuselah, and you know.
I mean, they're different.
They're
not,
quite
like-
different. The rest is history, and we've been divorced so long that I forgot we were even married. There's certainly everything's cool.
I forgot we were married. Oh my god.
I got the kids.
Well, I know what you
That's
mean. It
hilarious.
feels like a different lifetime
Yeah,
ago.
no, of course,
like you
yeah.
don't run it. I mean, yeah, we've all seen an ex, and you're like, wow, or, something. It just feels like a lifetime ago.
We're cool.
Yeah. That's
So
good.
your daughters, you have 2 daughters.
Yep.
Yeah. How old are they?
It's a 14. That's 16 and 18.
Yeah. 16, 18. How is that?
They've been great. I've been really lucky. My kids have not caused me
You're
a
very
lot of
lucky.
strife. I don't think I was as easy for my parents, and owning a bar and seeing and hearing other dynamics. I guess this is one area where I'm truly just I got
You got lucky.
lucky. Knock on wood.
That's great.
But the girls are great. They have a sense of humor. They keep me in check. They know what Dad does.
Yeah. I mean, they grew up. They must have grown up in the bar to a certain extent, right?
They grew up in a bar.
Yeah.
They've, weed's been legal since they were kids.
Yeah,
they
I forget. There's a whole generation of kids growing up where
they had the pandemic. Like everything that they've experienced is just totally different, and they just seem more grounded. They seem more, I don't know, they don't want to get in trouble, which is nice.
Go ahead. No, you go.
How do they view partying? Like, how do they
I was
perceive?
basically going to ask the same question.
Sophie's turning the corner now that she's in college. So, she's probably doing a little more of it, but they're tempered about it. They will still comment about a friend being, in such a condition that they were just like uncomfortable with it or didn't want to be around it. So I think that they're more into the social aspect of it. Mm-hmm. They've been pretty well focused on the academics, which is the opposite of what I did. So I just think growing up in my world has shown them, like, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to hang out with the boomers. Like, they see my friends, which I love my friends, but they don't.
I was just going to say, your friends going to be insulted by that?
No, we all know they don't want to hang out with us.
I also feel like the repercussions for kids these days, at least with like underage drinking, is so much more so than it was at least when I was in high school and stuff like that. I think a lot of my friends' kids who are teenagers, they just choose not to partake because they're taking their school really seriously, or sports teams, or like whatever it might be. Because now you get in trouble one time, you can get kicked off a team for a season,
The busy kids seem to be, it's not even the hands-on parents so much as just the busy kids, because I think Yuki and I are pretty hands-off dealing with our own crap for a long time. Yeah. Kids found their way, and, the kids were that help keep the peace. Yeah. And, they keep it real. They'll come into the bar. We talk to them like we talk to everybody else. I talk to my kids like I talk to my staff and my customers, so we don't sugarcoat or hide things. I think they've picked up the real language, not a glossed over. So
I like that. I think that's the way, within reason, that it should be, especially once they're, young adults, basically.
You sponsor Tanglewood, or are you is Moe's a sponsor?
No, so Tanglewood, and again, I've only been a business partner, which is what this year it went up to $1,500. It's on their member thing. Anybody can do it. You get a parking pass.
You do get a parking pass.
Which is
I hit up
basically.
Many of my
so you're in the elite club.
I mean, not really, because there's other levels, but it is nice to pull in the back door to Tanglewood and park closer. I still, you don't get any free tickets or anything. And again, I'm at the kid level, but there's
worth it.
There's
Parking
hundreds.
pass is worth it.
There's probably hundreds of us that do this. So I'm by no means a big player. I think even private donors get this.
And you said you were frustrated with the mainstream acts?
How many times can we see Train?
Oh, I don't disagree with you.
How many times can we see Steve Miller?
I mean, I do love Steve Miller.
They were great, and I went to them, but it's like, why do I have to leave town to go see something cool? Which is why this Tedeschi Trucks news is so exciting.
Yeah.
Well, what about James Taylor?
I mean, I've seen James Taylor, but again, that's just synonymous with,
You've been at once, and no offense to James Taylor.
Yeah, it's not about James Taylor.
Yeah,
he's got his people, and he's Berkshire's favorite son to that group, but...
Yeah. I thought last year was great. I mean, Nas, John Mulaney doing stand-up.
Was sick.
Nas was, first of all, he looked and sounded unbelievable.
This is great.
And then John Mulaney, there for stand-up. I've never seen stand-up at Tanglewood before. I mean, maybe there has been comedians. That was great. Yeah. So who else?
Was that Robert Plant? Did he play last year too? Or was
that a couple years ago with Allison Krauss? Sort of their bluegrassy, folksy tour. I mean, all cool stuff.
So how many times can we see Train? How many times has Train been here?
Like 17 in the last 4 years.
No,
I don't know, but
I bet you
there was a while. There was a while.
I feel like
there
5 times.
Yeah, I feel like there was a while there where they were doing every summer.
I bet you it's been 3 times.
I'm not going to
look it up.
It's the what do they call that?
The over-under is probably 4.
Yeah. 4.5.
4.5.
So when they announced like Bare Naked Ladies in Sugar Ray.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Is Sugar Ray the equivalent of Coors Light? Is Sugar Ray the
I think I went to go see
Sugar Ray's the Coors Light
of 90s
Actually,
pop?
I think I saw Sugar Ray way back when he was like actually when he just come out.
Sugar Ray was massive. I'm not going to allow you guys to forget that.
It was probably like a ski team thing or something.
Yeah, they
were.
were a lot of hits. Mark McGrath.
Yeah.
Never got into bare naked ladies.
No.
I
saw
recognize
them.
their radio hits, but I never really was a fan.
I hear you. I saw them a couple summers ago, maybe last summer at Fenway with Hootie and the Blowfish. I love Hootie and the Blowfish. You guys can make fun of me if you want to. I don't care. But they were really good. They were fun. And I don't think they take themselves too seriously. I don't know. I had a good time when I saw them.
Yeah. Who else? So what mainstream act would you like to see at Tanglewood?
Well, this Tedeschi Trucks thing is legit.
Carrie Underwood, you going to that?
So I'm going to go to that. I'm not a Carrie Underwood fan because that's the other country genre that I'm not terribly familiar
So why are you
with.
going? Just because?
It's probably going to be a pretty good looking crowd.
I was just going to say that. Because there's going to be chicks there.
Yeah.
It's probably
There's going to be some.
What's the youngest you'll date?
The youngest I'll date?
Yeah. Wait, are you single?
Oh boy, that's funny.
Don't avoid the question. We got a couple questions we got to get to.
I will tell you what my bar friends will tell you that the number is.
Okay. Is it Leo aged? Like,
right.
Are you,
we're trying to
like
find out if you're Leo
County?
DiCaprio, right?
So again, I don't have an age, but
You don't have a cutoff?
there's not a lot of people my age at the moment
That are single?
think. Yeah.
Like-
So
ahead.
these guys will joke. What? You 32?
All right. Well, 32 is not bad.
No, we're not talking like weird shit, but it's
If
still,
they were like 22, I'd be like, all right, Josh,
it's a bit. Well, and again, I don't have a thing,
yeah.
but I'll tell you that's what my bar friends will. That's the joke in the bar.
It sounds like they're just jealous.
What's the joke?
I'm just saying.
32. The number.
Oh, that's the number.
That's their number.
That's really not bad at all. 32, you're grown up. No, 32 is fine.
Yeah, I think
not that you are asking my
That's
approval,
not my number.
So what's your number?
I mean, I don't know. I'm 55. I don't have a lot of options, I don't think.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that I'm walking down the street and people are like
25-year-olds
stopping to look. And come to my bar and there'll be like two girls there. One of them's my daughter who hates it there, and the other one's hopefully one of the bartenders.
Yeah. What's the average age of your bar? 55? Or like
So I guess you could say we're the three big demographics will cover 35 to 65, and they're pretty evenly grouped. So maybe 35 to 45-year-olds and 55 to 65-year-olds. There's 25-year-olds, but I'm home in bed by then, and they're drinking Surfsides and stuff. So
Right.
I don't even know whose bar it is at that point. And I got some younger bartenders that, luckily speak that language.
Yeah.
And that's great.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, would you want a bar full of young, like 25-year-olds? Is that? What's?
if they're spending money, they're spending.
Well,
money.
it depends where we are.
Yeah.
Do I have security? Do I have more staff, or is it just me? Because at Moe's, it's one bartender at a time. Sometimes it's me. Do I personally want to be in my bar Friday night, 11 o'clock, throwing Surfsides around? Probably not.
Of course not. Yeah.
But
Has there ever been an altercation in there?
No, not.
Yeah.
Really?
Not of note.
That's
no.
good. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, but it's been pretty incident free. Knock on wood.
Yeah.
So if you don't meet a girl at your bar,
Yes,
how long do you wait to tell them that you own a bar?
Oh,
like how
boy,
early
it's
is
such
that
a
in
negative.
because it can go two ways.
I know. I get told a lot how my life might be perceived, but it's not all that.
Yeah.
It's not all that glamorous.
I
but,
was just asking.
I mean, I'm around people.
Yeah.
I'm around a lot of dudes all the time. So.
Yeah, that is true.
Dudes beget dudes.
What conversation dominates the bar?
Oh boy. Well, between 3 and 5, a lot of
Yeah.
a lot of business chatter, a lot of contractor talk.
Oh yeah.
A lot of
Like plans, like plans for local
or
builds or something,
builders
or?
comparing their days, tales, or somebody, say somebody works at the lumberyard and somebody's a builder. They're swapping information. They're planning for the next day. They're asking, where can I find this? Where can I find that? There's a lot of good information shared in the bar, certainly during the early hours.
Networking.
Because the afternoon crowd's pretty regular.
Yeah.
So it's amazing that we can still even find things to talk about, because we've all been hanging out together for years, and somehow we can still talk to each other.
On, right?
So yeah, somewhere between current events. Try not to get too political, because I think everybody in the room knows where each stands, so that's not necessary.
Yeah.
A lot of people watching horse racing, gambling, the DraftKings stuff. But yeah, just mostly day to day, like minutia. But it's useful chatter. I learn a lot.
Yeah.
Just listening to guys talk about what they're good at.
Yeah. No, I love eavesdropping in a bar conversation. One of my faves.
What have you learned recently? Do you remember? I know it's like off the spot.
I learned that Coors Light will get you a lot of Facebook views. Yeah. Oh boy, what have I learned lately? I'm not sure I've learned anything lately, but
overhearing people's conversations is great.
I say as a professional bartender, I don't listen to anybody, but I hear everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
facts.
You can just pick up little tidbits in here, here and there, but there are not a lot of bombshells, because again, we're in the room all the time, so it's usually it's bad news that will shock the room about somebody that. But yeah, it's quite a diverse room. You got lawyers, you got doctors, you got plumbers, you've got architects, you've got landscapers. So it's like, if you could just ask, hey, does anybody know who can help me with a fence? Could point to that corner of the room.
Or who bought this building and what are they doing to it?
Yeah, so there's a lot of that kind of chatter.
Totally.
Where else do you go in Lee?
To other bars? Not really. I mean, I don't.
Or to eat, really. Sorry.
Oh, well. I don't know. I haven't been going out that much, but the station opened up down the street.
Yeah, that's great.
It's nice,
I've been there
high
a couple
end.
times.
The station?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
the old
Sullivan
train station.
Oh, yeah.
It's the kid who owns Charlie's Bistro Bus.
Yeah, the guys that would pull up their truck that got smashed in front of our place earlier this fall.
Oh, that sucks.
Drunk driver took it out.
Oh, no.
Took out what?
Their food truck parked in front of our bar.
That sucks, dude.
Oh, man.
Left the scene, but left his license plate in the street.
Oh, I love
my
that.
God.
That happened to me, dude. I got some drunk lady sideswiped my car, and when I was living in the eastern part of the state, and the license plate tore off and spun out right and left, right in front of my car. Yeah,
Perfect.
she took
That's
off,
karma, dude.
Yes.
That's karma.
I was like,
Sure is.
look at what we have here.
Yeah. Oh, so they got the guy. Yeah, station's good. I've been there a couple times. The food's really good.
And Triskel makes great food. I used to go there at Chez Nu.
The French guy.
Yeah, those guys.
I met him.
Those guys pump out good food. Juju's just opened up.
Yeah, I saw that.
Chicken
Ali's
bites
location.
and pizza, and that's been popular.
Yeah.
Charlie's Bistro Bus. Why do
Yeah.
I not?
I'm
thinking of Baja Charlie's.
Yes,
I'm
you
sorry.
Yeah, different.
No,
Yeah.
this
Which
is
is no
food-
longer.
No,
Correct.
This is a food truck, and then the same kid is doing the station in Lee. Shit, what was I just gonna say? Oh yeah. Juju's being in Lee. That's great for somebody like me who doesn't want to go all the way to Great Barrington, because it's so far away.
It is far away.
I hate when people say that in Frederick County. They're like, "Oh, it's so far." Or like Agaves. I like there's that second location.
Yeah, they've been
That's nice.
popular. We are right off the pike. There's a lot of stuff in Lee, technically.
What about the rest of Berkshire County? Where do you go?
South County usually, because I more business to do down there. So often I can just go down there, take care of what I need to, and then I went to Prairie Well last night. Carrie, who works at Moe's, was working at Prairie Well last night, so I closed Moe's early because the world said to do it. I went down and had a burger, but
Prairie Well's good.
the Elm on Railroad Street, that's one of my tenants, and Uva, and they got a cool little program. Cafe Adam.
Yep.
Oh, I hear great things about
And
that
I could
place.
leave out plenty of other places. I
No, I know what you're saying.
unintentionally.
What
so.
places do you hate? What places do you not?
Oh,
Put
boy.
them on blast. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I don't. There's
You can tell us off air.
no. I don't have a hate list as much as that. There's just places that
Yeah, you just don't go.
I don't go out that much. I'm usually in my place, and if I go home, I go to bed at 8 o'clock.
Listen, I get it.
Do you really?
Trust
You go
me.
to bed at 8 o'clock?
If I can, I will.
I hear
Where do you live? Alford or something?
In Lee.
Alford?
Do you live in Mansion, New Marlboro? Or something?
No, God, no. No, I got.
Oh, he's a Lee boy.
I live a mile
He's a
from the
townie.
bar.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I can ride my e-bike down there. I can
Nice.
snowshoe down there.
You have an e-bike? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Are you an outdoors guy? You mentioned skiing.
I mean, technically, I used to be a outdoor guy. I've been an indoor cat for the last 19 years with the bar. But yeah, I was sport management major at UMass.
Oh, nice.
Played sports in high school.
Yeah.
And then, lived out in Colorado, Utah,
Oh, where'd you live in Colorado?
Vail.
Oh, nice.
So lots of mountain
Eagle
biking,
Empire.
lots of skiing. Worked race crew in Vail. Worked for the U.S. ski team, doing
cool.
marketing and PR stuff way back when.
Yeah. Where's your favorite place to ski out there?
Oh.
Maybe not even Front Range, just in out west.
Yeah, I love Vail because I still have friends there. But Big Sky,
Yeah.
Sun Valley.
Yeah.
You can't follow the snow and stay away from the crowd. You can't go wrong.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
Steamboat.
Yeah.
You're 55. I'm 45. I'm
Yep.
obsessed with aging. How do you feel physically at 55?
Physically, things are getting harder. It's harder to get up in the morning. It's harder to wake up and be dying to go. I'm dying to go skiing, but get the motor going.
Yeah. I mean, I took one little tumble yesterday. It wasn't even a bad fall at all.
So-
My neck is so
Yeah,
sore
so that's a
today.
thing. Just making sure you don't fall down. That's a whole new part of my world because in the old days it's like
Yeah, you didn't care,
It's like a cat, It's
Dude,
just-
I biffed the other day. on
now
the
it's
ice, and
stairs,
I was like,
anything.
whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, I was telling Slater this morning, watching those kids just send it yesterday. I'm like, they just don't have a fear. There's not a 1 ounce of fear in their body. And then they have the gnarliest crash and they pop right up and they laugh and they shake the snow off and then they go do it again.
I'm basically
Meanwhile,
scared of everything now.
Oh, yeah, totally, dude. I broke my leg last year. I cannot tell you how much it terrifies me. If it's slippery, if the weather, I'm like, oh, God.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
My new laundry routine, I take my laundry basket, I dump the laundry down the stairs to the bottom of the stairs.
That's amazing.
I carry the empty basket to the bottom of the stairs,
Pick
then
it
I
up,
refill
put it back in.
so
Yeah.
that I don't fall
Yes.
down the stairs with
Yeah.
my laundry. That's where I'm at.
We got to get you a laundry chute. One of those little
That's
little
my
ones.
next house.
That's
Definitely gonna have a laundry chute.
Do you a gym guy at all? Do you?
I mean, I'm supposed to. I think I am, but I haven't been going. So,
yeah. Where did you go?
well, I have a membership at Miraval, but you have to go.
Oh,
Yeah.
Miraval,
Oh,
huh?
nice.
Tanglewood,
And then-
Very
Miraval.
nice.
A friend of mine's a personal trainer, so yeah, right. It's Miraval.
We get to stay at Miraval for free, so don't let us bullshit you.
And my-
Don't let him bullshit you.
My buddy's a trainer.
We're there like 3 times a year. So
Yeah. No, no. Listen, I understand. Yeah.
It's mostly been swimming in the pool at Miraval
yeah. That's so good for you,
because that keeps the weight off.
Yeah.
And then I
And it's
did
great for
get
your
my
body.
first golf membership ever last
Oh,
year.
nice.
But that's not exercise. I was just
Where do you golf? CCOP?
no.
At Winters.
Come on, line's drawn there. No, I go to.
Nicest course in Berkshire County.
I live in Lee. I go to Greenock.
Yeah. Is that still 9 hole?
Yeah.
You're like, no, they added another 9.
It's not. It can be 11 holes. Yeah. Sometimes it's 11.
What 2 holes have the same tee box? It's very confusing.
We don't have enough. We don't have enough public golf around here, man.
Not really. No.
I mean, well now,
Accessible.
well, excuse me.
It is-
Winters.
Winters is public.
All right.
it's
yeah.
open to the public.
But
Yeah.
Skyline gone, solar field. Pontuzic gone, solar field, or whatever that's going to do it. You know,
Yeah.
Donnybrook, they want to turn it into a glamping.
Yeah, I do miss
you know.
Donnybrook.
Like those
For
are
sure.
those were 3 courses. I haven't been up Pontuzic.
Greenock
but-
is open to the public.
yeah, but it's in.
It's in Lee, but it's near Moe's.
Shit on Lee.
It is, yeah.
But it's in Lee.
Well, it's far. Well, speaking of,
Well, you live in Lee, so.
what do the outlets look like right now?
Oh boy, I don't know. There's no Nike store.
Why
I know
wouldn't you
that.
ask me?
Sketch-
I love the
Are you up
outlets.
there all the time? I heard
the
it was
outlets.
like dropping stores by the day.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. I
sucks,
wouldn't say
dude.
it was. I mean, they don't have Nike, which does suck.
Do they
but
have famous footwear?
Yeah, famous
Okay,
footwear
good.
is still there. I'm up there for that. Under Armour's up there. They have Brooks Brothers there. Calvin Klein's still there. Gap's
What about
still there.
Levi's?
Levi's still there.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. All right. So maybe it's not as. You know,
There's something you need to know about shopping. You come to me.
I know
Slater,
that's
okay?
true. Sorry. Sorry.
You come
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
No, at least hopping.
All right. Why
like
did
downtown.
maybe I saw some posters.
Josh is like, no,
Yeah.
you love it.
I have a relationship with the town. That's
I mean, you live
complicated.
there.
I do. I
You
do.
live there.
How many people? 3,000? I think I'm in Lanesboro.
How
And
many
that's 3,000.
25-year-old women?
4,500, 5,000, 4,500, something
Yeah.
like that. I mean, it's a town, you know. We got McDonald's, we got Starbucks, we got gas stations, we got supermarkets.
You get the best Dunkin.
We got Dunkin'
The Lee Dunkin is pretty good.
The one right before the bike?
We got a highway exit, though, which is cool. So that makes, everything 20 minutes
I still don't
closer.
know what number exit
10.
it is anymore. But
It's 10.
It's 10 now.
Now, but I don't...
Gotcha.
It's always going to be 2 to me.
Thank God for Google Maps.
Always going to be
Waze.
2 to me. So what's next for Moe's? You ever going to sell it?
I don't know. It could happen, but... I mean, I just leaned back into it with this no Coors Light thing.
Yeah, you seem
and
excited about it.
These new stickers. Yeah, so this actually got the creative juices flowing. I got to change the logo instantly. And new t-shirts have been printed. I will drop some off to you.
We'll come see you.
This was the first wave. So yeah, finishing last year was like, okay, what do we do? I need a spark. I need this to be fun for me again. This started that.
Yeah.
So hopefully between this little brand change, World Cup's coming up in the early summer. That was huge for us.
Couple of years
previous
ago.
World Cups.
That's awesome.
So, we'll be World Cup
soccer.
headquarters.
We're talking about soccer.
Yeah, I know.
It's in North America this year.
I know, yeah.
And then, hopefully these Tanglewood concerts will bring a couple pre-concert customers, because some of these acts are now like people that would also go to Moe's.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Have you ever had a band in there?
Yeah. We actually do open mic once a month, but
Cool.
I've had Eric Lindell play there. He's nationally famous. He's from New Orleans and Central California. And then Will Daly, who's a old friend, he's top musician out of Boston. He's come and played before.
Awesome.
And then some local acts like the Adams Brothers and
No Billy
Pete
Kayne?
and Steve. Not yet, but I have not been a good
Do you want us
music.
to set you up with him?
I haven't been a good music promoter. It's usually people approaching me. There's also financial implications. We often don't do. The bands don't really often bring extra business, so I'm just giving the band a cut of what the daily
would have been anyway.
till would have been anyway.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's worth doing. Sometimes times are tight. Like right now, I can't afford to have somebody play Friday afternoon.
You'd just be losing money.
Yeah, I'd just be spending it.
Yeah.
So, but certainly a lot of local musicians that do play there that we've had played there that I have paid. They are pretty good regulars. So we're just sort of handing the money back and forth, which is cool.
Yeah. Nice.
All right. There he is.
Well, thanks for hanging out with us, Josh.
That was fun,
Josh
guys. Thank you.
Cohen, everybody.
We'll come drink beer with you soon.
Coors Light, now available.
What's the new website? We don't have it yet.
Yeah, we don't have it yet.
All right, so we're still no CoorsLight.com.
I'll send you
Check 'em out.
I'll send you the reveal when it happens.
You can follow him on Facebook.
It's in the works. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram. We are now at Moe's Tavern 413 on Instagram.
Nice.
Moe's Tavern 413 on Instagram. Tell some people about the Off Air Podcast. All right. Thank you. Appreciate it. Josh Cohen, everybody.
Thanks, guys.